This film is unbelievably good, guys. Ah, wait. Let me calm down. I watch a new film every other day. Follow along for recommendations and reviews today. I just finished watching the movie titled Trials of Olaide that is streaming on A3 Vetements Films. I've never seen them ahead of their channel before. I watched this film because of the trailer. And this film, oh my god. I really have to stop. Like, I have to contain myself so I can actually talk because this film is incredible. If you loved Monica, you should watch this film. I think everybody that's part of the VDK Film Club, this is mandatory watching as far as I'm concerned. You need to watch this film because there is so much to discuss. It's all the things we love about a film in this club. Story, way, sweet. This film is about, all I will tell you, because I don't want to give you any spoilers so you can experience it the way I experienced it. But from the trailer, I saw a line, and I will just tell you that line and kind of like set up the story from here. The mother says to her daughter, your life can never be better than my life. Say this to her daughter. Repeat after me. Your life can never be better than my life. Never. God forbid. Instead of your life to get better, you will go down past your mother. Why on earth will a mother be telling her child this? And you will watch it and you will find out. I'm trying not to even tell you anything in this spoiler section so you can find the reason out yourself. This movie is touching on a topic that we need to discuss. This film is touching on subjects that we need to discuss. I can't wait to go into the spoiler section so that we can discuss. But before that, Blessing Jessica Obasi or Blessing Nze, depending on what you call her, is an actress that I can never tell you how much like that woman is. Her performance in this. If you thought Mama Monica Bless Nollywood did something and she did fantastic in Monica, you need to watch. This is a mandatory watching. You need to watch Blessing in this. Oh my God, the hatred that she had for her daughter. I also need to shout out Osereme. I need to shout out Adeniyi Johnson, the person that played Paulo. I don't know that actor, but I wrote his name to shout him out. His name is Anthony Nwahiri. The person who played Abike, her name is Tori Esie Ogene. They all did fantastic. The story writers, the production of this is mandatory watching for us. If you're a member of the VDK Film Club, you need to watch this film. I can't say enough good things, and I am ready to talk about this film with spoilers. So go and watch by force this film. And now, if you have watched it and ready to come and talk about this film with spoilers, then spoilers ahead in 3, 2, 1. Let us go. All right, now we're in the spoiler section. Please, if you're going to write a comment that has spoilers, just write spoiler alert before you write your comment so that we don't spoil it for people that have not yet watched it. All right, let's start this thing. We're going to take it character by character ish, but we're going to start off with BC. BC hated her child. And I kept on going, what is the problem? BC, what is going on? And then when you now find out that it is because BC had this Olaide as an unwanted pregnancy. And then she tried to get rid of Olaide. She tried and she tried. But as destiny will have it, the child did not go. And then Jeje, her husband, now was like, okay, I'm going to marry you. And he essentially, not like he forced her into the marriage, but he now wanted her to marry him. And so she now said yes because that is the father of her child. And since then, she has been miserable. And then she now, again, in this misery already hitting the child, was now also thinking that, okay, maybe this girl will be her ticket out of this, like out of this life. Maybe this Olaide will now be the child that brings her joy. And so when Olaide now comes and tells her that she don't get Bele, it's like double fold. So when BC says, I wrote it, she says, you are the child I did not want. I hate you. You have spoiled my life 2 times. You were supposed to be my ticket out of this miserable life. I was like, I need to talk to you guys about the conversation of unwanted pregnancy. And when people sometimes will tell you, oh, like, like the thing is that a child is not the same for everybody. For some people, a child is a blessing. Some people, they are actively looking for children. So when the child comes, it's such a blessing. But that is not the case for everybody. Some people, a child is so unwanted. And if you can take this even beyond just pregnancy. Sometimes in life, getting something that you do not want or you do not ask for, and then you're like beholden to that thing can cause resentment. Talk more a child. Like, this is a very real topic we need to talk about. The anger and the hatred that can come from a parent that that gets a child that they did not want. That hatred is something that sometimes you can't put into words. And oh my God, BC showed it to the extent. Even the fact that at the end of this film, she still does not come around. I said, BC, your own is deep. Let's talk about even BC and Jeje. Like, she hates the man too. As far as she's concerned, he's the reason that her life is the way it is. And Jeje is like, what are you talking about? I tried. You have a shop, you're making money, but that dream, like when you have an idea of your life or where you think you're supposed to be, it's like, and where you are now, especially because of something that you deem as a mistake. And the person that now made you, quote unquote, that gave you this mistake, the child that forced you to kind of enter into his home, is right in front of you. That hatred has built over years. And oh my God, I love this film's depiction of it because it is raw, it is real, and it's a conversation that we need to have. Be careful. Like, how do I explain? Like, be careful about unwanted pregnancy and people that find themselves in unwanted pregnancies. Ha, God. Like, it's a conversation to be had. I know people are on different fences on, taking out pregnancies, but all I would say is really think about it. Like, if this child comes into the world, do you have the capacity to love the child? Is this child, can you actually give that child what the child deserves? If not, adoption is a real thing. You can give this child up for adoption. You can think of other things if you really are against, taking out the child. But think about it because this is a real consequence of having a child you don't want. Like, oh my God. Other aside things about BC though, like when she kept on calling that child Omo crypto, Omo machine, that cracked me up. That really made me laugh. And it was also nice to kind of see a motherly side of her a little bit when she's trying to tell Olaide, let me come and bath you as well. That was the most like sweetness she ever gave to this child. But otherwise, oh no, BC, my God. All right, then we are going to move on to Olaide, of course. I like that this film explains why she has good grammar because when it starts, I'm like, everybody here is kind of speaking pidgin and she has English is so polished. But at the beginning of the film, you now see that BC kind of like told her, like, better speak good English. I paid for good English for you. So I like that was also addressed. Very small, but I like that it was addressed. Speaking of her, I really want to just dive into her and Paulo. See how that man sweet mouth, like at the beginning, so sweet. He's saying sweet things to you that is not making you to open your leg. He's bringing cloth to come and wash, laughing, smiling. The minute that baby came, see the switch. My dear, don't let sweet mouth convince you. Like a person, a trash man is a trash man. A trash man is a trash man. And when that baby came, see the switch up from that guy. Like treating her like a rag doll, like a housemaid. He now even trying to force himself for her. Like the thing that finally now like woke Olaide up. And I said, at least thank God something finally woke you up. Because another thing I need to talk about is the effect that parents can have on children. Like it's deep. Like when her father says that like she would do anything to please her daughter, the way like Olaide really internalized the words of her mother, I said, oh wow, like it was deep. And I'm just happy that I was able to finally break out of it. Also, I want to talk about her romance with Eric. I really didn't particularly love the way it started off. I felt like that romance was so rushed and so like very Prince Charming in a very bizarre like character way, like I was kind of taking me out. But at the end of the film, I kind of understand why it had to be so fast moving and so the way it was because I guess it was not the focus of the film. They needed him here to be literally be Prince Charming because his storyline is so Prince Charming, like almost unrealistically so. But I guess if it was in favor of the film that they were trying to make because he had to be Prince Charming. Ultimately, I just love that speech that the neighbor, Paulo's neighbor, gave her about you do not deserve this. Even if your mother is telling you it is not right, being a single mother is not a curse. It doesn't mean you're beholden to a bad baby father. And I think already just that alone is such a fantastic message. Another person I want to quickly talk about is Abigail. That if we came and poured this girl water, all I'll say about her is as Olaide told her, the king where they use flog the first wife, that the king where they could use flog the second wife. That is all. They are because of this world. That is all. Better be careful. When you see how one woman is being treated, better open your eye and know that you can easily be treated the exact same way. I loved this film, as you can tell. And if you have watched this film, I'm so curious to know what you think about it. So please let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Also, if you've watched this whole video and you have no idea who I am, my name is VDK. I'm the curator of the VDK Film Club, where every other day we watch something new and we just about it like we've done today. Follow along. All right. Until the next film that I watch and the next video that I make, have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye.